Well, Sharice, this film is being put together by Jim Wahlberg of the famed Wahlberg family. It's in response to another movie that was played at the Youth Opioid Summit put on last year by the Mark Wahlberg Foundation, the DEA, and WMUR. Now, thousands of students from all across the state actually gathered over at the SNU Arena for that summit to learn about the devastating effects of the opioid crisis. Now, the purpose of this film is to grab the attention of young kids before they experiment with drugs. Wahlberg says while it's beneficial to help adults who may be struggling with addiction, if we really want to stop the drug crisis, he says it is vital to reach the younger generation.
Right after the summit, and it was me and a parent, and she said, you know, when our kids are very young, we tell them, beware of strangers, don't put your hand on the stove. We need to talk to them about drugs at that point. That's as soon as they can understand the words that we're saying to them, we need to start warning them.
And now that casting call will be held here at the Radisson Hotel in downtown Manchester at about 1 o'clock tomorrow. They're actually looking for a very large crowd for a particular scene. The governor is also expected to be here as well. For now, we are live here in Manchester. I'm Tim Callery, WMUR News 9.